Hey, what's up, Cheese Puffs? It's Cheese Wyatt back with another Cheetosis vlog. This is what, number 4? Maybe number 5? Not 100% sure. I lost count. So, yeah, I'm outside. You can see it's pretty out here. It's been like really cloudy and rainy for a while. More like drizzly, not really like rain, but like drizzle. So I'm sorry if there's a little bit of ambient noise. There's air conditioners running like right over there, literally like 10 feet away from me. So hopefully the audio's not too bad. I'll try and remove it in post if I can. Now, if you remember from last week's video, what I was doing was a week. What I was doing for this week is fasting for fly flying around here. Was fasting for 4 days and then not fasting for 3. Sounds simple enough. Sounds crazy enough. To be honest, wasn't that bad. I was able to keep to it for the most part, and we'll get to the foremost part here in a minute. You know, on my fasting days, I didn't feel too hungry. I just didn't. Which is weird. But I guess it kind of makes sense because, you know, I've been on the whole keto diet for a while, and you know, that keeps your insulin levels down, blood sugar down, so that you don't get those hunger spikes all the time, and you're not always hungry. It's just on my fasting days, it was weird because I didn't feel hungry, but I felt like I wanted to do something. You know, that urge to, I guess the habit of putting food into my mouth was literally a habit. If that makes sense. So I was filling my time with other things, trying to anyway. Man, I gotta tell you, it's still kind of a stressful part of my life right now. So and I've been smoking. I'm not gonna lie. I've been smoking kind of a goodly amount now. Anyway, so I'm trying to keep that in check. I really am. As you can see, today was a fasting day, and I think I'm going to keep this routine going because I'm having a lot of success with it. Today was a fasting day, and on my fasting days what I've been doing is working out, because working out fasted helps you burn a lot more fat, which is great. That's exactly what I'm going for. Now, on my days when I'm not fasting, what I've been doing is just eating my normal BMR like maintenance level, so that when you average it out up to 2 days, I'm eating at like half what my BMR maintenance calorie intake is supposed to be. I haven't felt like faint, I haven't felt lightheaded, I haven't felt bad or just like physically ill, anything like that. So it seems to be working for me, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to listen to my body and let it tell me what I should do, or what I can do, how far I can push things. But I think I'm done kind of pushing things as far as they can go for now. So for this week, what I'm going to be doing is I'm stepping up my my workout routine a little bit. I'm going to be adding on a little bit more weight. I'm going to be doing cardio for like another 5 minutes longer than I had been last week. You know, I don't want to step it up so high that I just like burn myself out. You know, that'd be terrible. Bye bye, Mr. Airplane. My BMR intake is supposed to be about like 1975 calories. I'm 1,975 calories. Well, according to this bathroom scale that I got, it's one of those digital scales that measures your like water, the water percentage and your body fat percentage and your BMR and all that stuff. So according to that, it's about 1975 or so. I'm still kind of shooting for a little bit under that, at about 1,800 when I do eat. So I don't know. It's working. Just to let you know how much it's working, when I started the experiment last week, I was 329 pounds. Today, 8 days later, I'm 323 pounds. So that's 6 pounds. I did have a setback in the middle of the week, though. So, and it wasn't really, I mean, when you say setback, it kind of sounds like it's something outside of your control, but no, this one was really all my fault. One day after work, I was like, I want pizza. I was just having a bad day, and I caved, and I had a pizza. That's not exactly what did it in. I mean, it was one of those thin crust pizzas anyway, and it was like a medium size, had a bunch of cheese, meat on it. So I don't think that was necessarily what it was. What it was that set me back big time was the next night I was doing a stream on my Twitch channel, and I played some VR games. No, that's not what I was doing. Okay, no. The next night I was doing streaming on my Twitch channel, but I'd had some drinks, like a half a bottle of vodka. But it was like a small, you know, the small, tall, skinny bottles. It was a lot though. I have a pretty high tolerance. Half Polish, what can I say? Also, used to be borderline alcoholic, I think. Not sure, haven't been diagnosed. Hey, you can't be sick if you don't get diagnosed, right? Anyway, so, and then when I drink, I like to, everybody likes to eat, right? We all like to eat junk food, comfort food, just makes you feel good because you're already feeling good, you just keep feeling extra good and all that stuff. So I ordered Taco Bell to be delivered at like 2 a.m. when I had to get up and go to work the next day. No, it was 1 a.m. I got it by 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Ate it, went to bed on a completely full stomach, feeling bloated and horrible and miserable the entire next day. I was just, it wasn't hangover. It was just, I could tell it was all those carbs and all that salt and all that processed food just sitting so heavy in my stomach for the next day. And I was drinking water, but it wasn't really coming out, so I could tell that I was retaining a bunch of water. And that's something that I've always noticed when I drink a lot. The next day, I always hang on to most of the water that I drink. Same when I have Taco Bell; it just compounds itself. Well, basically, when I have anything that late at night, it just compounds itself. So, over the next day, it was still the same. I was drinking water. I wasn't seeing a whole lot of it coming out, so I was still retaining a bunch of water. So yesterday morning, I had what I would normally have. Had my bulletproof coffee in the morning, which afternoon-ish. Anyway, I'll call it morning. And then avocado with mayonnaise for lunch, with some salsa and a little granulated garlic. Oh my god, it's so good. And it's olive oil mayonnaise, by the way. It's not regular mayonnaise, so just keeping the whole not olive oil, avocado oil mayonnaise. Just keeping the whole avocado thing going. And then for dinner that night, I had at 7 o'clock I had half a pound of ground beef sauteed with like an eighth of an onion and some garlic, a couple cloves of garlic. Put that in some romaine lettuce with a couple scoops of that mayonnaise with avocado oil in it. It's really good. It's nice and filling. And then that night, from like after 7 o'clock on, I was expelling a lot of water. Let's just say that, like for real. It was like I was getting up to go pee like at least once an hour, usually like a couple times an hour, and I was up until like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. So yeah, it was a lot. In that time, I had weighed myself, but yesterday, the day before yesterday, I had weighed myself, and I had gotten back up to like 326. But most of that was water weight. So all that came flushing out, which is great. I'm back down to 323 as of this morning, and so yeah, it's working really, really well as long as I can stick to it. I'm literally on track to average a pound a day. And it's not water weight. It's actual fat that I'm burning, which is amazing. It's progress like I haven't seen before in my entire life doing this. This is the first plan that I've ever had that's been working this well. I mean, I've done other things in the past that worked, but it worked slower. And I guess kind of the reason that I'm going at it so hard right now is because, I got up to 342 pounds, and that, man, that was kind of scary. That's the biggest I've ever been. And I'm not getting any younger, so it's only going to get harder and harder as I get older to burn this off. So I figured, I gotta fucking do it now. I got a buddy of mine who's just shed a ton of weight. Doing it's kind of like a clinical, I want to call it clinical keto, because they gave him like some proteins he can eat and some vegetables he can eat. That's really about it. Super calorie restricted, but he's lost something like, I think like 50 pounds in the last month and a half. Insane. But he's doing amazing. This guy, he's kind of what got me going on it, because back in the past, he and we had this thing where we were both going to the gym, we were both losing weight, and then one of us fell off, and then the other one fell off, and then we've just been kind of unmotivated to do it since. But now we're kind of keeping track of each other and saying like, hey, what you weighing now? And like, hey, all right, it's perfect, hey, mwah, molto bene, very good. And then he's like, hey, what are you weighing? Hey, very good, hey. That's how it's going. So it's good, we've got that motivation factor there. So yeah, so we're going to keep things going for this week. I'm going to stick to this plan that I've been doing. Today is a fasting day, like I said, and I've got pork ribs over there that I'm going to put into the oven at about 4 o'clock. Ooh, that's like in half an hour. So that they'll be ready for me to eat by 7 o'clock. And I'm going to have some salad with that on the side, with that avocado mayonnaise. Maybe just like a regular salad with ranch. I can finally have some ranch. Because I feel like ranch with ground beef in a salad is kind of ugh. But yeah, anyway, that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do now. So here's my goal for next week. I'm going to shoot... You know what? I'm not even going to say let's play it safe and shoot for 6 pounds lost this next week. Let's go 7 pounds. I want to say 8 because I lost 2 days of progress and it's been 8 days, 8 pounds. But no, let's just do 7. 7 pound is the goal for next week. All right. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out and listen to me, to my spiel. If I'm helping you in any way lose weight, fucking keep it up, man. You are the most important thing in your life. Take care of yourself. Nobody else can take care of you for you. All right? See you next time, Cheese Puffs. Adios!